Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Vampire Survivors, the Tides of the Foscari Adventure, where we have only 3 objectives left to finish before we have cleared all of the goals for this adventure, and with that, finish all the new content in this update. One of these achievements is to do this level with Sammy, who we unlocked last time from the coffin. Now, if you're paying close attention to the screen, you may notice some weird stuff going on. Like the sheer number of items that I am running. The fact that my curse level is at 230%. The fact that I only have 2 weapons, and one of them is level 706 and the other is level 288. The fact that I have killed 63,000 enemies, that I am level 1071, or that I have already collected over 2 million gold. Sammy is broken. Sammy starts out with the cat's eye weapon, which will suck in gold that it passes over. This Arcana is Disco of Gold, where picking up coin bags from the floor triggers a gold fever, but more importantly, obtaining gold restores that much HP. I've also been running Mad Grooves, and a Gemini just for the hell of it. Now, if you turn on Limit Break with Sammy, this is what happens. This is not some special cheat or something that I did. This is just what Sammy does if you turn on Limit Break. He is just legitimately this unkillable. We are over 3 million gold. We're quickly coming up on level 1200. Sammy cannot be beaten. It is that simple. And you'll actually notice, if you look at my health bar, things are hurting me. Like, you'll actually see it dip. I don't know what's hurting me, because the only thing we can see is this giant cat's eye. But every time something hits me, I'm basically picking up multiple pieces of gold every single frame of the game. Every piece of gold is healing me for more damage than I am taking. I cannot be stopped. In order to be merciful, I made sure to play it on the fastest speed possible. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what's going on. But at this rate, it is not going to take too long to finish the stage and just see what we got. Oh, there's a nice chest. Yeah. These are absolutely absurd. We're over 5 million gold. We are past level 1500. This is why Sammy is, as the achievement declares him, a true horror. I think a boss just spawned, like a big boss. But it's hard to tell because it died less than a second after it spawned. And we're going to be starting another gold fever here at any moment. Of that I have no doubt. We're nearly to the 26-minute groove. Yep, there we go. We've gotten over 7 million gold. Over 8 million gold. We've killed well over 146,000 enemies. Our level is probably going to end up going higher than 2,000, which is insane. Sometimes when I play Vampire Survivors, I just think to myself, did it really have to be like this? Did it really? Also, I really hope this fulfills that objective of devour everything with the true horror. Because if this is not what it meant, I have no clue what it is asking me to do. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at our final numbers. Yes. Okay, we did that with the true horror, and we reached level 80 to unlock the Planar Bazaar. So we earned 9 million gold. We reached level 1,914. We defeated 157,000 enemies. And the Vicious Hunger had 4.1 million damage per second. And apparently we picked up so many gold pickups that I couldn't even tell you what that says. But anyway, we do have a bunch of money now. So let's go ahead and spend it. We can buy banishes. We can buy skips. So we have Genevieve. And we have to survive 30 minutes with her in order to unlock this one. I am curious about something. Can we just survive 30 minutes in the Planar Bazaar? No. Okay, the counter doesn't work. You know what would actually be really, really fun? Just buying, like, a whole bunch of stuff. Just seeing what happens. Sammy, what do you have to sell me? We can buy weapon power-ups. We can buy Torona's box. We can buy a bunch of Amoga stuff. Sure, that's good enough. Alright. So now we have to do this. Triggers a vacuum when leveling up. Once per life, triggers World Eater after receiving fatal damage. Ah, that's what was going on in the first stage. If I start this with her, do I still have all 3 students? This one has the 30-minute timer. So let's head on in. We need to stay alive. We need to be as powerful as possible. So let's just go with the Moonlight Bolero. Okay. Greatest Jubilee. Why not? Armadillo, we are going to get an Empty Tome. Gaze of Gaia, that's a good weapon. So all we have to do is survive 30 minutes and we will have beaten this adventure. Let's get the Skullomaniac. That was the 0-minute boss. Sure, an attract orb sounds good. Okay, there we go. There is the treasure boss. Come on. Santa javelins, those are fine. Spinach is always good. Clover is good. Song of Mana, because why the hell not? Gaze of Gaia. Gaze of Gaia. That guy took way too long to get. Attract orb. Attract orb. Shadow Servant. More attract orb. It does make it easier to level. Garlic. There we go. Now we are set. Shadow Servant. We're already at the 3.5-minute mark. We're going to increase the speed. Empty Tome. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Shadow Servant. Okay. That's a level 5 attract orb. Gaze of Gaia. Song of Mana. Empty Tome. Makes everything stronger. Clover. Spinach. Shadow Servant. Garlic. Okay. We're doing pretty good. Shadow Servant. Hollow Heart. Okay, new item added to the build. Garlic. There's something about this music. It reminds me of a lot of stuff. Like, I hear this and I can hear elements of... Well, I can hear elements of a lot. Legend of Zelda, ActRaiser, weirdly enough, Little Inferno. It's just, you know, it's a very pleasant, light tune, and I really enjoy it. You'll have to forgive my yawn. It is a little late in the day. Song of Mana. Empty Tome 5. Garlic. There's the treasure boss. Garlic. We do have the Shadow Servant maxed, but we don't have the Skull maxed yet. Gaze of Gaia. Skullmaniac. Okay, that's fine. Let's reroll and get Hail from the Future as well. Gaze of Gaia. Candy Box, which we will use to unlock... You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the clock pieces. Let's actually try to get that skull. If we can max the skull, we can immediately evolve a couple things. Okay, there's the Embrace of Gaia. Reroll for skull. That's Hollow Heart. Keep going. Oh, okay. Skull. Okay, we have Skull. Which means we get Shadow Servant. Song of Mana still needs a lot of investment. So we're not quite ready to do that. Song of Mana. We can clear out a few of the chests. Good. Okay. Jubilee, 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 Javelin, Javelin, Endogears. We can grab another passive. We'll take the Torana's box. We're nearly to the 16-minute groove. Box. Song of Mana. Javelin. Whoops. Okay, another new thing added to the build. Torana's box. Okay, that is Clover 4. That is Clover 5. That's Javelin 8. That's a Super Candy Box 2 Turbo. And with that, we are going to grab What would be the most busted thing? A Soul Eater. Just for the healing. Song of Mana, which we can turn into the Menaja. We also have the Seraphic Cry. Perfect. Indo Gears, another Armadillo. Karoma's Mana is able to increase the number of enemy spawns. And there's the box. Do you think I might have taken this too far? Have I gone too far with this? Or have I, in fact, not gone far enough? Sure, we can grab the gears. Gears. Box. We are nearly to the 10-minute groove. Okay. There we go. Alright. We've got enemies on the screen again. The mana. Mana. There is another new piece I have gotten. We also have Indo Gears 9 now. Okay. Parmegis. Always random. To increase my power. Candy box. Okay, good. We're going to get the Parry Pendulum. There is another candy box, so we can get the Meowlith. If we get one more candy box, we will be able to fuse together the ultimate clock weapon. Cool. Ooh, very nice. Okay, the next groove will be at the 24-minute mark. We might not be able to pull off getting another candy box. I don't know exactly what the odds are. We're going to leave one silver chest, just in case. Okay, I'm also getting a victory sword. Oh boy. This is going to get a little crazy. Okay, he's dead. I think the victory sword goes up to 12. Okay. Victory Sword 11. Victory Sword 12. And it's been a while since we've seen it. The Soul Solution. So on top of everything else, I can just summon a swirling galaxy of death. Oh, another Armadillo. Sure, let's add crowns to the build. Okay. I am increasingly doubtful that we are going to manage to get the last candy box. Here's the last groove. Our levels are going up very, very quickly, though. Alright, we can grab armor. Nope. Oof. That is disappointing. That it looks like we're just barely not going to be able to fire off the clock tower fusion. But that's okay. Because in the end, all we had to do was die. We've completed the adventure and earned 100,000 base game gold coins. You can now ascend the adventure. And that is it. That is everything unlocked. That is every adventure cleared. There is still something in the collection unaccounted for, but I have no idea what that might be. And I do still have 2 entries in the bestiary that are not full. So presumptively it's something from one of the Contra levels. And then this one would have to be from Castlevania, since it's in there. Alright. I think that's going to be it. Vampire Survivors continues to be probably the most value I've ever gotten for a game that I paid so little for. I paid $2.99 for this game. I paid $2.99 for this game back in early access. Oh god, when I started on this game, like, not even all of the evolutions were in yet. Like, I remember when the Pentagram came out. Actually, Pentagram might have already been there, but I remember when, like, the birds were new, the guns were new. Just seeing what this game has achieved makes me so damn proud. I'm so happy. When there are updates, not if, when there are updates in the future, and we know there will be because the Darkanas are not yet done. There are still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Darkaso that are still to be added to this game. And even then, who knows if that will mark the end of it. This game is insane. I love it. If this looks fun, please go play it for yourself. This is worth it. But for now, the journey is at its end. And I will see you all on the next one.